Hey guys, it's me Dave. It's Saturday 20th, I think. So thinking about the program, trying to figure it out, some of it out and all that stuff. Everything's such a psyop, you guys. Can't believe anything you hear. So, um, they put me in this apartment. I think kind of so I wouldn't kind of fall down the stairs and that type of stuff at my mom's. Um, but I mean, it's turned into a torture chamber. Going on 2 months, you know. And they like to send you on the weekend to the hospital on the weekends. So I'm waiting to see if I can piss this guy off enough to send me to the hospital. Maybe he won't come back. But so I'm thinking about stuff. I mean, they got a little street theater, not much around here, just because there's like 35, 40 people in this building. And, they don't really understand what's going on. They don't realize I'm being tortured. I think there's a couple that realize that I'm being harassed, but it didn't take long for them to show their true colors to these people. And so what they've been doing is they're using my mom to do street theater, bring drama. And my mom's pretty good at that. I mean, even without being told what to do, she's just a very negative person anyway. So, my mom got this dog, Solo. And they did hit the dog. They hit my dog and they hit Solo and they got into a dog fight. I was talking on the phone to her. So I'm thinking, oh shit, why would they even let her get a dog? They're just going to torture the dog and have the dog attack my dog, Tanner. You know, so I don't know if they put a stop to that or not, but she will call up and say, oh, they just got into a dog fight. I got to get rid of this dog. And then, oh, he's doing so good. He's so well behaved. And then she'll call me up. Oh, they just got into another dog fight. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, get rid of the dog. Get rid of him now. You know, if he's attacking my dog and my dog's face is all bloody, so it's drama, reactions, whatever. Um, Usually there's people that are pretty touchy about them attacking our dog. So I would hope somebody would put a stop to that if that really happened. It did happen when I was on the phone with her. Sola went after Tanner. But, and then my mom's washer didn't break, broke probably 2 months ago. So I found a non computerized basic washer for $360 at Home Depot. I screenshot her a picture, text. Said, it's under $400. You should get this washer. So then she's like, I'm gonna go up there, tomorrow and get that washer and like get it delivered, and all this stuff. So then I don't know, they like Brian too says, they try to, you don't know what's real and what's not, or what's made up and what's not type of crap. And this could be true, I don't know. But she was supposed to get her washer on Thursday. And she said they text a half hour. They said, we'll be there in a half hour with your washer. And then an hour later, they text back and they said, well, we can't come. The washer will come on Tuesday to deliver the washer. So I don't know. Did she really order a washer? Is it really coming on Tuesday now? Or, you know what I mean? I don't know. If it's, something they made up, something they told her, maybe she got her washer. I don't know. Maybe she really got it on Thursday. Yeah, I don't know. But it's, they like to make things up, pretend they have more power than they do. So then I ordered infrared heater for the living room because I'm trying to save on electricity. You know, these units have air conditioner. I put my name on the list. I'm the only one on the list. Didn't get their air conditioner covered by the maintenance guy. What a surprise. Filled out a maintenance slip on Thursday or Friday last week. Of course, the box you put it in isn't locked. Nobody came and covered my air conditioner or looked at my handle on my toilet. What a surprise, because it's me. So I bought a window kit, covered my air conditioner pretty good. It's cold this weekend. So guess what? My infrared heater came into town at 4 a.m. Said I was going to get it today. UPS. 5 o'clock. It showed up an operational delay. So I didn't get my heater. They don't work tomorrow. So maybe I'll get it Monday. That is not an agency doing that. These people will call up, lie. They will call up and they'll say, I'm the FBI. Don't deliver his heater. They'll make up some bunch of bullshit over the phone. And they will lie about who they are. They have no conscience, you guys. They've done that when I tried to buy a car. I had cash. I was trying to buy a Dodge Charger. A pretty nice car, and I had cash. I contacted the dealership 4 or 5 times, never got back to me. I thought, oh, well, that's weird, Told them I had cash. Come down there and get it, So then I tried a couple more dealerships. No. Oh yeah, you got financed, and oh no, you need $1,000 down, and that I didn't have any money at that time, and stuff like that. So, so they'll call up and say, yeah, we're so and so, don't help him, blah blah blah. We have power, which is bullshit, and stuff like that. So, you know, and then somebody kind of stuck up for me and said, well, if he wants to buy a car, he has cash. It's his money. He can buy whatever he wants, So, and I was able to buy my truck, my Mini Cooper, my van, So they will call up. They'll try. They sit there all day and think of bad things to do to you. They don't have a conscience, you guys. And I'm already probably $15,000 in debt. All my credit cards are at collection. I owe the hospital probably, I don't know, $5,000. I owe the ambulance probably $1,500, that are in collection. So now they're trying to ruin it where I'm trying to save money on heat. And they want me to have like a $500-600 bill, you know. So it's either lay under the covers or turn the heat up, you know. So what I've been doing is I bought two digital thermometers for inside, $6 for two of them with batteries. That last up to a year. I put one in the bedroom, stuck it to the wall, put one in the living room. But like I say, it's windy and cold. I didn't turn it up past 68, and it was cold. So what I do is I try to stay in the bedroom as long as I can. I get up, make coffee, figure out what I'm gonna have for supper, blah blah blah, watch TV. If my mom stops by, I'll visit with her for a little bit or whatever. And then by 9 o'clock, so what I do is I put the living room, um, I turn the temperature down. I think I got it down to about 60, 62 right now. I just went out there to grab something to drink and it's 63 in there. So what I do is the bedroom it's not that big. And I shut the bedroom door and I turn it up to about 67, 68. And keep the door shut, contain the heat in this little room, and try to save money. Because out there I'm heating the living room, the kitchen, the bathroom, and then of course this bedroom door is open. Maybe I should shut that during the day. I don't know. Maybe I'll try that tomorrow. But I'm trying to save money because I got heating assistance, which is $265. They use 200 of it for let's see, would be uh, let's see, it would be November 10th through December 10th. So it's a full month. So now it's going to be December 10th, 11th, or December 11th through, I think it's shorter, like January 5th or something. So, and that's a cold month. January is a super cold month up here. I mean, we got snow in May before you guys. So anyway, they must have called down the UPS, said don't deliver his heater. We're blah blah blah. He's a criminal. I don't know. I don't know what they say. I'm just guessing. I really don't know. But they didn't come today, and they don't work tomorrow. So hopefully I'll get it Monday. I don't know. I don't know how much you could pound a guy into the ground. I mean, they act like I'm a terrorist. I don't have no criminal record more than a traffic ticket. And I am being treated like a terrorist criminal that did something wrong. I mean, they got me not walking. I'm strapped to a wheelchair when I get up. They don't want me having food. They don't want me having heat. It drives them crazy that I got TV. I can't walk. I can't shower. I've been doing sponge baths in the wheelchair. because I can hardly stand, to wipe my bottom or anything. You know, they got me isolated. They got me so I can't leave. And it's like, it's not enough. They are pounding me into the ground where they can't shut my heat off. They can't do that during the wintertime. That's illegal. But I don't want to end up with $1,000 bill either. How now am I going to pay that? It's like they want me to move home, but they have no common sense. Like, how can I move home when I can't walk? How are you going to get to the house? It's like, it just blows me away. It doesn't make any sense. So, but I can't sleep. It's after midnight. I hope this guy fucks up and this bitch sends me to the hospital again. It's time to get rid of these bitches, man. I'm sick of these fucking cowards hiding. This is not a controlled CIA psyop guy. This is a psychopath. And an ex-CIA agent said, you can't hire psychopaths because you can't control them. They don't listen to orders. So in other words, they're not CIA agents. They're nothing but a damn menace. When they send you to the hospital every weekend, why is that guy still around? I mean, the guy's a problem. Why wouldn't he be taken out and do whatever with them? Because it makes no sense. Anyway, I hate these people. I hate these weekend people. The guys during the week, they're a little more controlled. They'll torch you, but they don't purposely send you to the hospital. These weekend guys, they'll flutter your heart. You'll call 911 and they'll do it more purposely, sending you to the hospital. Which we're at the point I went 14 times, 13 times in the ambulance. I don't give a shit. My credit's ruined. I don't have my license. I don't have my dogs. I can't walk. Do you think I give a shit if we go 30 more fucking times to the hospital? Maybe you shouldn't ruin my credit and my license and my truck. Then maybe I would give a shit. Common sense. They don't have any. Sorry, I'm getting upset. I hate these bastards. These weekend bastards, I hate. I don't even want to be here on Wednesday. Christmas Eve. I don't want to be here. They can send me to the hospital. I will be safe there. And I guarantee there'll be a police officer there. Close by. So, I hope they send my ass to the hospital. They're supposed to have a get together. My mom's coming up here because she's friends with one of the ladies. You want to come out and eat with? They're gonna have lasagna. I hope you come out and eat and visit. Blah, blah. Like I told my mom tonight. I said I got so tortured on Thanksgiving. I didn't eat shit on Thanksgiving, and I almost went to the hospital. I told her. I said my ass might be in the hospital. I don't want to be here on New Year's and Christmas. I'd rather be at the hospital where I'm safe. if I go there, there's gonna be a cop nearby. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.